Hello, hi there. I'm giving Salah Oyini, and this is my official About Me video. So you know I had to bring my 100% personality. So let's talk about the things about me that you should know. Okay, I'm gonna tell you about the things that I do. I'm gonna tell you my favorite things to do. I'm gonna tell you my ethics, my approach to life and work. Okay, so let's get into it. The first thing, the things I do. I do voice acting, which is basically I bring life to your stories. So I've done that for children's stories. I've done that even at some point for IFA Praises for IFA Praise project. I've done it for erotica brands. So there is no discrimination here. Bring your project. The second thing that I do is helping businesses shine online, helping you maximize the tools on the internet for sales. Okay, so I do digital marketing, and that cuts across, your channels, your social media, Google, even your communication channels, helping you manage your SMS and the emails that go to your customers. I do it all, and also I help you to manage your website, both in building it from scratch and also updating. It's really making sure that everywhere that your brand is online is effectively communicating with your target customers. And I've been doing that now for over 4 years since 2021. So that's like a nutshell of what I do professionally. So let's talk about the things that I do creatively, okay? The things that I do to fuel my creative cup. I love to write. I have stories to write. I have stories that I've written. I have poems, and at some point you will see the author title to my name. So you better watch out. And maybe you might also see producer and actress, because I do love to do things that involve, performing arts. I'm really big on that, and I still have my dreams of becoming an actress on lockdown. It's gonna happen. You better watch out. You better watch out. And yeah, other things I love to do to point to my cup, not to get fit into my favorite things to do, because it also, interpolates with my self-care routines. How I point to myself, even creative wise. I love to dance. As you can already tell, I love to dance. And I love to listen to music, especially discovering dope jams. Okay, so you might, you can ask me to hook you up to my elite SoundCloud playlist. Okay, I have tons of DJ mashups there. It's really exciting when I find a DJ that has that, that gift of the year to find, okay, these two songs can go together. I have a lot of those. I can hook you up. And another thing that I love to do is I love to sing. Oh my god, I'm one of those bathroom singers. Guilty. Guilty. And maybe it was one of these days you also see me dropping like albums and tracks. Like, let me actually now even, I need to crack my neck. Let me even go into how I love to approach life. I love to live life from a limitless POV. There's no limit to what you can do in life except the ones you limit yourself. Oh. And I do not operate in the limits POV at all. I'm limitless, and I do that by, fully living out my passions, everything that I love to do. And another thing to know is I pursue excellence. I used to really think that was just perfectionism, but no, it's just that passion, that desire to continually up the bar in terms of the things that I deliver for my brands, for my clients and things like that. And speaking of brands, I had a few projects that I started sometime this year. That's ArtPass and Zyscopes. ArtPass is to be an alternative to Grammarly, but Zyscopes is to be a career toolkit that combines your job board, your CV maker, your portfolio maker, all of that good stuff that you do from finding the job to applying to getting hired. Okay, and it's gonna come soon. It's gonna come sometime in 2026. Time being on my side. What else? What else? What else? What else? Hmm. Okay, let me talk a little bit about my identity. I did a laid back version where I really took on that, but it also has to apply. It has to, show up in the official way too. I'm religious, I'm a hedonist, I do not discriminate, I'm fully liberated in all the ways that you can think of. I'm also much of a philosopher. Okay, I'm much of a philosopher. I'm a deep thinker. I really love to process things, maybe a little bit too much sometimes, but it's better than not deeply thinking about things at all. And we'll just go for an official about me. Why not? It's about me. As much as I try, you see I'm much of that, external, having that art girl exterior, but I'm really just a softie and a lover at a lover girl at heart. A bubbly person, as you can already tell, a happy person, jovial personality. I'm one of those people that they always say you will never change. If you get that Nigerian lingo, I'm dramatic. really theatrical, which is why I said I'm gonna be an actress eventually. I mean, I'm also, in the full confidence of self. I mean, it would be an atrocity to have this beauty and not be confident about it. Okay, I'm really a vibe, as you can tell, and maybe sometime I'll also be a hypo man. Like I said, I'm limitless, and there's really no limit to what I can do. That could be like a Saturday hobby, just doing out woman. And I'm much of a risk taker. Oh my god, I have taken risks, and I wouldn't say that is some kind of adrenaline chase, but I have that heart to do things like in Yoruba, I am Igbe. Okay, so, and I've also trained myself continually growing up to really shed fears in ways. And right now I am learning about the things that I was taught to fear, like snakes, and the things that I was taught to despise, like cats, and really getting to understand these animals and really understand why humans are that way towards these animals, because they have their because they exercise their will as they should. They are beings, even though they are not humans. And really just understanding how to respect animals. So I've been really been consuming content by people that love to preserve animal life and things like that online. That's also something cute, cheap, and um what else? I'm a high achiever. I mentioned that my story, my trope would be that girl that grew up in an environment that she couldn't wait to get out of, and she had to get her money up, and she's been doing that, and she's had her ups and downs, but she keeps going because really she owes it to herself, the dreams that she has had since she was young, to make it big in this lifetime, and to make impacts, and to also lift up other girls that are in that. Okay, the high achievers that are just unfortunate enough to be in underperforming environments, really just we can do it, let's get it. And yeah, so by the time of this video I should also have some videos how towards that, because I'm also passionate. I love to share my knowledge, I love to help. Okay, and so I will have some content out for the things that I do right now for many, sharing how you can also start making money with AI, all of that good stuff, digital marketing. But I'm not making like just one crash course for each show, because we have had the bag right now. And speaking of the things that I want to right now, like I said, the two projects I mentioned before, Outpass and Inside Scope. Let me take a break because I do like to talk fast. Let's take a break and drink water. Mm, we're back. So I'm gonna tell you about my mission right now. At least to the end of 2025, I'm trying to stack enough bread for both my mom's retirement that's coming up in March and for myself. Okay, we have some things to tick off our bucket list. Then, oof, I'll make like maybe a YouTube video by the end of 2025. See, I hope I do not perish by then. But like, yeah, what else? Life is exciting. I mean, definitely being a Nigerian, living in Nigeria, you really should, for me to be this joyful and all, it's just that I have joy in my heart, because, oof, but we're not gonna go there. What else? What else? What else? What else? That's about it. That's about it.